Hey guys, Coach Michael Burt here. Man, we got an extraordinary day planned. I'm speaking in Knoxville, Tennessee in about an hour and a half. We're about to fly there in about 32 minutes on this private jet. Then we're going to Orlando, Florida for tonight, and then we're gonna head back to Edenton, North Carolina tomorrow. I got a few of our clients with us. I got my entire team with us, so it's gonna be a great day. A lot of people wake up on Monday and they go to a normal or average or ordinary day. And I wanna get you thinking, how do you live an extraordinary life? Life is made up of experiences. Life is made up of stretching and reaching and pushing and striving, and the only way for us to make this work was to get our own airplane for the day. Money changes hands when problems are solved. My problem is I had to be in 3 places in less than 24 hours of each other. So the only way to do it was this way. So come along with us. We're gonna have a great day. I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a lot of good energy. It's a bird we're gonna be flying on today, guys. So come go with us. It's gonna be a great journey. Can't wait. Listen, we're trying to impact a lot of people in a day. You got to do it any way you can, man. And this is going to help us get to that next level. We're going to push, we're going to exert, hopefully touch about 1,000 people today. And that's really the purpose of this. Got some great people going with us, so glad you're right there with us. Good morning, guys. Got my good man, Derek Godwin here. Morning. Derek's coming along for the journey with us. He's one of our top monster producers, good friend. We've been talking about having this big day, and I was telling Derek just a minute ago that a lot of stuff I do is to inspire our monster producers. We got a base of about 350 people and growing, and I'm trying to show them that they need to reach and stretch and dream and drive and really, it's kind of like I said, live an uncommon life. One of these days I'll be in a position to control my own destiny. What we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to just taste it out. So today we're on a Beechcraft 400, and I'm flying out of Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to Knoxville, as you know. We're going to Orlando. We're going to Edenton, North Carolina. I originally just booked one speaking engagement. That's the night in Orlando. We were going to fly into Orlando yesterday, and then this big real estate event came along, wanted us to speak. And then this North Carolina, we're speaking to a marine regulator tomorrow, which sells $1 million boats. Don't be buying one when you're down there, man.
Might have to.
We had to buy one and ride back. And then we're coming back tomorrow to speak at Accurate Mortgage, and then I'm going to an event with Michael Brown, one of the top loan originators in our coaching program. So this is just the way we're having to do it, man. This is the only way. Money changes hands when problems are solved. This solves a problem. It solves a time problem. It solves an opportunity problem. We couldn't get to all 3 of these opportunities if we didn't go this way. And anytime I go places, I like to bring people along with us for the journey. You can see what I'm seeing right now. The sun's coming up. Man, it's beautiful. It's 5:55 in the morning. Got my guys in the back, my team in the back. They're going to be out there trying to sell, promote, meet people, gather database. So what do I say? Every day your current job is an interview for your next job. Every day in your current role is an interview for your next role. Do a great job where you're at, you get big opportunities. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to do a great job where we're at and bring these people some real energy. All right, we just landed in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm about to speak to about 120, maybe more, real estate agents, and it's a full day today. I'm teaching Everybody Needs a Coach in Life, $1 Million Follow-Up, Crumbs, and then I'm coming back and teaching Person of Interest. So we got our guys on, we got to hustle, so I got to change clothes, you know what I'm saying? Can't speak in this. I wrote that first book at 25, and moms and dads would drop their daughters off to me, and they all said the same thing. How many of you have children in here? They all said the same thing. Coach, my daughter has a lot of, what do you think they said? Potential. Every now and then they said issues, and they were right about that too. Did you feel like you drank water out of a fire hydrant a minute ago? When I get excited, I just get going fast, you know? So what we're going to talk about in here is a concept from a book I wrote probably 5 or 6 years ago called Person of Interest. So what I just finished up was concept on Person of Interest, which is about becoming more famous. It's about driving up your brand value. I believe money follows attention and energy and circulation and activity. So the goal is to drive up your value so people are calling you, you're not calling them. This is a tough concept, but it all starts by how much you push out to the market, having a clear position, lots of frequency, credibility indicators, and you're driving up your influence. So how many of you think you're not getting enough attention in the market right now? That's part of your problem. You're just not known, right? People of interest are known for something. Once I know what I'm going to become known for, now I go out and I push that out to the market. Next, I'm going to be doing a concept called Crumbs, which is from a new book that'll be coming out in the future about how to pour it all in and not give leftovers to the people you love the most. So this is going to be a great session. Thank you. Thank you. And some of y'all spend the whole day with me. I love it. All right, thank you for that. I want to be honest with you. This is a tough concept I'm going to share with you in a good way.
because I think I shared with this during the keynote this morning. For 12 years, I worked 80 hours a week. But I was so focused on achieving something that I really didn't have any good energy left over for the people I love the most. We're having a great day. This people's energy's high. We're having a great experience, and we just got to keep it up, right? But I wrote this book, $1 Million Follow-Up, primarily because I watched how poorly people followed up with me. Here's the problem. They would pitch me their services and then do a pitiful job following up. Thank you so much, guys, for being so coachable. What a day, Jack. How many times did I speak? 4 times? Knoxville Realtors Association, great day, great energy. Not only that, we probably picked up hundreds of leads, opportunity, downloads, book sales. Really, man, it's a good day. Now we're gonna get on the school bus, Mercedes school bus, and we're gonna ride over to the airport. We're gonna get on that bird and fly to Orlando. Do it for about 700 people. All right, hey, good. Guys, we're headed to Orlando, Florida, so come get on the plane. Let's go. 700 people tonight. I think there's a deal to be had there. I think you're going to get there to 1.2, and that includes 23 acres that could be developed. Hey guys, Coach Burt. I'm about 23,000 feet in the air right now, altitude. We're doing right at about 500 miles an hour. We rented this jet today for a reason, because I believe money only changes hands when problems are solved. And the problem I had is I couldn't get to 3 locations on any commercial airline. And sometimes you gotta find solutions. Why don't we book the jet? Why don't we go to these 3 locations? Why don't we solve this problem? My problem was I need to impact these people. My problem is that no commercial airline can get me there. My problem is, instead of taking 1, why don't we take all 3? So for you got to keep digging in to find solutions to the problem. Now, you may think, well, the jet costs this. Are you making any money by the time you pay for the jet? Here's what we picked up today already. This is the way you got to start thinking. You got to start thinking about investing in yourself, because in Knoxville alone, we probably picked up 50, 60, 70 leads. Okay, that has the earning power. Let's just say 40 of them join Monster Producer. That's the earning power of over $200,000. Tonight I'm speaking to 700 people down here. What's the earning power of being able to get in front of 700 people? What's the earning power of being able to get in front of people tomorrow that sell $1 million boats? You see, we couldn't do that if we flew Southwest. We couldn't do it if we flew Delta. We just couldn't do it. So we had to find a solution. So for you, part of the problem is raising your altitude and think to a level where you say, I will find a solution to this problem. I'm making an investment in myself. Let's commit first and then we'll figure it out. Commit and then the creativity will follow. And that's really what the jet's about. Now, we don't own this jet. We're just renting this jet. But every step we're getting a little bit closer. Because I go to Knoxville once a month, it takes me 3.5 hours, took us 32 minutes this morning. And so how fast can we be in Orlando? How fast can we be in Houston? How many customers can we see in a day if we have one of these bad boys right here? That's a goal of ours, is to own our own jet and get to places quick so we can help more people. So I don't know what your big dominant focus is. What's driving it's helping people. That's why we got to go out and generate enough revenue so that we can support one of these bad boys. Come fly with me. We just landed in Kissimmee, Florida. Beautiful. Feeling good down here, right? And we got a little bit of rest time here before my next gig at 7 p.m. tonight. So we had some great talk. Derek Godwin and I have been talking some business, talking some investments, just talking how do we grow, man? How do we just keep getting better and better and better? This will sure expand your mind right here. I want you on that plane with me next time too. Come on. Hey guys, let me tell you what we're doing. I'm about to speak to this group, which is a big pool party tonight for the Event Professionals Alliance, which are people that have these big specialized inflatables, things for parties and events, all for big universities, for big corporate America. This is a group that I've known for a while, and so tonight, a little bit relaxed environment, but we're gonna give them 30, 45 minutes of just pure business strategy. Hopefully have a little fun with it too. So we're in Orlando, Florida after a big day today. We got a big day tomorrow, but we're gonna start, give them something good tonight. So the way you overcome the commodity is you learn how to really hold your value by explaining your services in a certain way. Let's make 2018 the biggest year we have ever had. You got it in you. All we got to do is go get it. God bless you guys. Thanks for having me. Hit the music. Get you a margarita and let's dance. These are event professionals. Loose environment. They're having a good time. Tonight I just try to show them where they're losing a little bit of money. We're all losing money somewhere, guys. And if we can just bring some clarity to where we're losing money, this is where we need to go to work. So a lot of people came up to me after, they said, I know exactly where I'm losing money in the follow-up. The fortune's in the follow-up, man, for all of us. Before the sale, after sale. That's where the money is, okay? So we gotta all do a better job of following up. Gotta stay in people's faces. We had a good day today. We're gonna go on back to the hotel, and tomorrow morning we're leaving about 5:50 for North Carolina. So thanks for coming along with us. Good morning. It's Coach Michael Burt. We just left Orlando, Florida, day 2 of the 10,000 feet in climbing excursion. We're heading to Edenton, North Carolina today to speak to a marine regulator which sells very high-end boats, high-end boat products. They've got a sales group that's selling to people who have typically bought 7 boats in their lifetime. These are all people earning $250,000 and above. So they're selling a high-end product to high-end people. So we're going to focus on how to keep them in an offensive posture, how to overcome objection, how to go 7 touches. These are guys most likely in their middle age. So I'm going to try to hit them on legacy as well. I think they're shifting from the morning of their life to the afternoon. They're starting to think about bigger future. But you know, flying on this private jet, it got me thinking. I didn't get on an airplane personally. I don't even think till I was maybe I got on one 16, 17 years old. But flying private, I mean, I couldn't even get my mind around it. And I think a lot of people can't even get their mind around even first just renting one of these jets. But they're looking at it wrong. The way they should be looking at it is the time that it gets back for you, the number of stops. Listen, we would have done 1 stop on this trip, which would have been Orlando last night. We would have never been able to do Knoxville yesterday. We wouldn't be able to get to Edenton, North Carolina this morning, 600 and something miles. Probably 10 or 15 years ago when I was a high school basketball coach, I probably couldn't even get my mind around renting a private plane, let alone even think about owning a plane. So go there in your mind before you go there in your body. Good morning. We're in Edenton, North Carolina, guys. We just got off the bird. We're here to speak to marine regulators on the 10,000 feet in climbing. We've got another day. One of my philosophies is exchange energy. Exchange energy. Good things happen when you exchange energy. Good things happen when you exert force. Good things happen when you go out into the world, share your message. There will be people who like it. There will be people who won't like it. Don't matter. Some will, some won't, so what? First thing you gotta do is have the courage to go do it, which is what we're doing. So come on and enjoy this experience with us. All right, good morning. You know, I was riding through this small town today. I've been on a 2-day tour through. I was in Knoxville, Tennessee, and then last night in Orlando, Florida. And we flew in this morning to this town. And as I was riding through this town, it reminded me of my small town. Less than 2,500 people inside the city limits, less than 10,000 people inside the county lines. And hey guys, Coach Burt, I just finished with Marine Regulator here in Edenton, North Carolina. They build these real nice, look at this, expensive boats for the rich people. You know what I'm talking about? Had a great day. We talked about defense to offense. A little bit of everybody needs a coach in life. A little bit of $1 million follow-up. A little bit of some of our best sales stuff to get these guys in an offensive posture versus a defensive mobility. And got a good response. Got some new business lined up. And maybe, just maybe, if we sell enough business, it's airplane or boat. It's airplane. Can we hook this boat up to the airplane? That's what I want to know, Jack. All right, guys, we just finished up Edenton, North Carolina, high-end boats, marine regulators, some of the most expensive boats in the world, 2 days, 300 real estate agents, 200 or 300 party people, about 100 or 200 high-end boat salespeople. Now we're headed back to Nashville to coach some mortgage originators. And then we got a private event with my monster. So exchange energy with the planet and see what happens. Trust me on that one. Yeah, the lesson is simple. Build high-end product that rich people can afford. That's the lesson. Where there's greater demand than there is supply. And make it unique. See, they've got different unique features on those boats that differentiate them. That's why the owner liked the concept of the book Zebras and Cheetahs that I wrote. Zebra looks different than every other animal, so it's got different features on there that you can't get anywhere else. And then have something that's so valuable that other people are willing to spend a lot of money for it. That's the lesson. Real estate conference, pool party, boat show. How are they different? They're just people. Some of them are interested, some of them are not interested. Don't matter. We don't even know what kind of impact we had on those people. The pool party was tough because it was outside and people were having margaritas and loose environment, but there were still people there that learned. What you got to do is you got to get back to remembering what I said about how many people are going to be interested in their own potential. You give it to 100 people and 5 people eat the dog food, just 5. 5 raise their hand, 5 get interested, 5 show up. But here's the point to all the business owners out there. Those 5 are where you make all the money. You need to quit focusing on the bozos, man. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Here's what I would tell you. When I coach a company, this percentage of people are going to buy in, and that's where you're going to make all your money. 13, 15%. The group in the middle sit on the fence. Group at the bottom are laggards. They're never going to move. You can move in with them, and they're not going to get better. Quit focusing on them. Focus all your time and attention on your top people. Give them the coaching and training they deserve. Spend your time and energy on those people. If you prospect at the circus, you're bound to get a few clowns, you know what I'm saying? So quit hiring clowns and thinking they're going to be good, because they're not. Hire great people, make them better. That's what I would tell you. All right, guys, we just finished 2 days, 3 cities, 700 people. I think the number gets bigger, Jack, every time I tell the story. Back in Nashville, Tennessee, we're about to hit Accurate Mortgage for another coaching sessions on how to play offense versus defense. So I think everybody here had an unbelievable experience. I know I did. Number one, I'm ready to buy one of these things versus rent it. And number two, just understanding time, energy, altitude, how to play at much higher levels. Everybody here got to get away, think bigger, expand their thinking, and more importantly, what they really got to do is just get some perspective. This is the way you should be living every day, man. This is how hard you should be pushing every single day. This is the kind of energy you should be creating every single day. So thank you for going with me on the journey. 10,000 feet and climbing part 2 is coming real soon. I want you on that plane with me.
Hey guys, Derek Godwin, just getting back from 10,000 feet and climbing with Coach Burt. We just got done visiting 3 top-tier companies with professionals in 3 different locations in a day and a half on this private jet behind me. Would have never been possible on a commercial plane. So I want to thank Coach Burt for having me. You know, when you get up to some serious altitude, get your heads above the clouds, out of the fog, there's a lot of clarity. So don't miss out on the opportunity next time to fly high with Coach Burt. 10,000 feet and climbing, it's valuable. Once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, Coach Burt, Accurate Mortgage. What stop is this? 4, 5, 6, it don't matter. We're gonna keep going. Guess what we're gonna talk about? Offense versus defense. With this particular group, I'm gonna get into how to extract relationships away from other people, because these are mortgage originators who are trying to steal relationships away from other people. And I'm gonna get into $1 million follow-up and maybe 90-day burn. I may go 3 or 4 hours, man. Who knows how much we're gonna go. But it's gonna be a lot, Jack. Right now, somebody's trying to steal away one of your mortgage prospects right now while you're sitting here. Right now, somebody is out there working hard to take away somebody you've had a relationship with for years. Right now, somebody's calling on one of your people that you've gotten lazy with, right or wrong. And they're waiting for you to screw up and mess up so they can take them. I do want to make a point. You're only looking for people who are looking for you. And if I have to continue to qualify people hard, to push that hard to get one person, that's exactly what I'll do. Because I think you reach a level where you only want to work with the best people, people who are serious about their own potential. If you're having to convince them, try to manipulate them, whatever the case may be, you're only looking for the person that's looking for you. Big lesson. And the bundt cakes were good. And we may get a margarita. Jack, let me tell you where we are. We're in Franklin, Tennessee. We're at Michael Brown, who's one of my favorite mortgage originators on planet Earth. $100 million guy. He's having a big client appreciation event tonight because we try to get all of our clients doing customer appreciation stuff. So I'm thrilled to death to be here with Michael. He's gonna crush it. We're gonna be here. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna meet lots of real estate agents. And hopefully we're gonna continue to just share and get better and build community around my monster producers. So that's what we're doing tonight. Guys, listen, I get the opportunity to coach and work with a lot of people around the country. And let me just say this about Churchill Mortgage. There's probably no better culture. And when I say culture, I mean a culture of learning, a culture of growth, a culture of belief, a culture of doing what's best for the clients, a culture of doing what's best for you as a real estate professional. And so I've been honored to be the coach at Churchill over the last 3 years, and Churchill literally is one of the greatest places that I've ever worked with. So God bless you, and enjoy yourself tonight. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Churchill Mortgage, great customer appreciation event. I believe people do business with other people believe the same things they do. So that's what my message was tonight. Love this company, love the CEO, Matt Clark. Just love everybody that works here, man. It's a great fit. Feel good when I'm with these people. And all these real estate agents are gonna feel good with them too. So God bless you. Have a good night. The bundt cakes were really good. And the margaritas. Listen, I've said some things on this trip I very seldom say, but I guess as we're recapping this trip, I don't know how this trip doesn't make you think bigger. Fly private 2 days, it's uncommon. It's an uncommon experience. People don't talk about common things, they talk about uncommon things. So the past couple of days for, I think, our whole team has been, number one, it's been a lot of energy, been very little sleep, but it's been a lot of fun. I don't know how you couldn't have fun just going out there. Hey, we want to get a jet. That's definitely on our list. 600 miles an hour. Teddy's doing 700 miles an hour. But no, it's been a great experience over the last couple of days, so I'm glad everybody could go on this journey with us. When you're up here looking down, man, it's altitude. It's altitude. And it's perception, so great 2 days. Great 2 days.